Welcome to the Wellness Persuasion Podcast. I'm the host of it, John Borman. And what I want to share with you in a short period of time is about being the best. When you're God's child, I think He calls you to be the best that you could be wherever you are at. Now, you may not be where you want to be, but you are where you're at because of God's grace. You know, each day we have is a gift from God. While we were sleeping, He has kept His eyes on us and protected us. Each day we should be thankful and joyful for another day. And it doesn't matter where you are at. If you are a school student, then your goal should be the best that you possibly can be. What is a sign of the best student? It's a GPA of 4.0. Now, not everyone will get there, but that doesn't give you no excuse to not try. You should try your best to get there. Get there. Try your best. If you're a school janitor or a janitor for any kind of building, then your goal should be make the place that you work at the cleanest place on the earth. Make it such a wonderful place that people look for going to work because they have such a clean place to work at. You know, God knows what's in our hearts. He knows our thoughts and our emotions. He knows when we have good attitudes, and He knows when we have bad attitudes. He also knows that if we work our best or we do not. You know, you can fool your boss of doing things half-heartedly, but you can't fool God. God calls His children to be the best. He calls us to honor and glorify Him in whatever we do. You know, worshiping Him is not restricted on a certain time, a certain place, or a certain day. You know, in Romans chapter 12, verse 1, talks about offering ourselves a holy, living sacrifice. That is our act of worship. Where you are at right now and what you are doing could be an act of worship. Now, when we come to worship God, do we come worship God with the poor pity, boo-hoo-hoo, oh, look at me? Or do we come worshiping God with half heart? No. The Bible is very clear. It says, worship the Lord your God with all of your heart, might, and soul. Well, doing all that you can with all of your heart, might, and soul is not just restricted on worshiping on Sunday. That goes to what you are doing. You could do all your might and soul as a student. You could do all your might and soul as a janitor. Now, you may not want to be a student forever, or you may not want to be a janitor forever. You know, God's put you there to see how much you trust Him. That's another opportunity to develop more skills for later on when God calls you to something bigger. Remember, God sees us. So we're not just called to work as men pleasers, but we're also please God in all that we say and do. Therefore, God calls His children to be the best that they could be wherever they are at.